Before I get started, let me just do a disclaimer. This comes from me, my own thoughts, I just think it's something that should be looked into. Now, it's recommended, anybody that know anything about healthcare, we have surveyors that come in that do different hospitals or whatever facilities you have, you're regulated, whatever. So, you can't wear nails. You can't wear gel. You know, they don't want you to do it. They say it causes adverse reactions and kind of like infections and stuff. So, which could be true. I don't know. I believe them. Because if you don't wash your hands, and then they say if you do wash your hands, you can't get all that bacteria and stuff from under the acrylic, and sometimes it gets under the acrylic nail or whatever. So I understand. I think especially in the hotter climates, they need to look at nurses wearing makeup. I think that it contributes to mental health too, from the standpoint. Now hear me out. Scenario 1. Say you went in and you had to have some outpatient surgery. And, it's scorching hot. And, most hospitals, when you work there, you don't park close. So you got to be in heat to walk across the parking lot or walk to, you can get in. And you work for the workers that wear all that makeup. And then it kind of your mascara run, your eyeshadow running, and then here you go, in somebody waking up out of anesthesia, and they think they in hell. So they trying to get, because they see somebody look like somebody's face is melting off. Now, mind you done got this stuff, I want to research that Michael Jackson milk, what he was begging that nurse for. Get that stuff. Now you get on that stuff, and you don't have that propofol, and you wake up, and that makeup is running. You don't know because you're out of your mind. You don't know because you're not in your right mind. So if you have a trach or some type of medical or IV in your arm or whatever, you not know. So you pulling that stuff out. And the main thing they say, oh, she's agitated. And they start giving you medication. But you can't talk. You intubated. You can't really say what's going on. Am I in hell? I didn't make it to heaven? Because it looks like these people's face is melting off. And you don't know if you don't woke up in hell and you looking at somebody and your face might be, and then your body, you don't really know what's going on. You're not aware, and then you look and you open your eyes and you see somebody with face melting. Then they say you crazy. Then they get to tying you down, giving you this medication, and once you own it, they want to keep you. And I think that got a lot to do with mental health too. Some of the mental health problems when you just simply go into the hospital. So I think they need to look into that makeup, especially in these hotter climates, the makeup wearing, because people don't know how they look when you sweat, and then it's like that makeup kind of, and then crunching, and then you got stuff. It just look like somebody's face is melting off and they burning in hell. That's just something that I feel like Joint Commission should look into, because it could be a correlation, because when they woke up from out of that procedure or whatever, and they coming up out of anesthesia, and they see somebody that has looked like, that makeup, that sun done hit them, and it just look like they face melt. You don't know what you're looking at when you just waking up out of that stupor. And then they immediately go, you start pulling stuff off. You just trying to say, where the heck am I? Am I in hell? And you want to try to cop a plea with the Lord and say, please forgive me, because I ain't dead. I'm alive. And he can probably still save me. So that's what you're trying to do. And they label you as agitated and crazy and give you some medication. So let's look into that, Joint Commission and surveys. Look into that makeup and mental health aspect. Okay. Good night, everybody. See y'all later. Bye-bye.